The codes of light you carry inside anchor a new way of life. Heart-centered being, awareness and seeing. You are out on the leading edge. Rise up tall, use your voice, straighten the crown on your head. We need you to fully be here, embodied and clear. Know you're held, oh so loved, adored by the earth and the heavens above. You have everything you need.
Greetings, star beings of the planet Earth. Today we talk to you about the concept of the star being and your abilities on the planet. Today we are joined by the Blue Avians and others, and the Octorians and many other beings. We are a council of connected groups. Today we want to discuss the concept of the star being on the planet. The duality of your experience is that you are human, but also star beings. The human aspect feels like a limitation for you at this time, even though it is the experience that you have chosen for this time. In that way, it is limitless, but also a limitation. Experiencing this duality is what you have chosen. But at this time, it is important to understand the many facets of your experience, which is not only human, but also higher self and higher spiritual being. It is the limitations of your experience that have held you in the vibration that is being experienced on your planet, and it is time to transcend these limitations and beliefs about not only who you are, but what your human body can do. It is time to become mindful that all times, as you can, create the habit for yourself to understand that you are limitless. Words and labels have become something that you have a hard time functioning without, as they define your reality. It is important to start understanding that these labels are there for your experience, but not there to limit your experience. It is time to start to explore the concept of not naming things. This is not only around you, the things around you, but also the other beings, people, animals, plants, and your relationships. This is something that has been coming down through the star children, as you call them, in the recent years. In relationships, in gender, and things of this sort, the labels are starting to feel more of a box than something of a freedom. For a time, these things were created to help express, but now they are once again limiting you. It is important not to judge when you have these limiting beliefs, but rather step into a space of experience and decide whether these words and limitations are helpful for you. Some you may feel are, some you may feel are not. It is important to understand the beauty of focused intention, which is what these labels are. However, if you focus your intention too much into an idea, it then can no longer be anything else. This is again creating the experience of separation, and it is maybe not as helpful for you in this time. Again, the judgment of wrong and right, whether it is helpful or not helpful, is again illusion of separateness. Everything that happens is as it should be, and perfect and in alignment with your experience. This concept of negative and positive in your reality has come with judgments and also labels. These words may you find not serve you for much longer. It is more important to understand that frequency and your experiences are more on a spectrum of experience. It just is or is not. Even is and is not is again separation. Words are hard to express these concepts because your words come from a world of duality. The concept of this or that, or not at all, or completely here, are concepts that you understand, and yet they are not really relevant to a higher perspective. It is time to start exploring what feels good versus what does not feel good. This concept of things happening to you, again, is an illusion. You experience what you hold within yourself, and that is your decision. We have come to a space, many beings have come to a space where we choose what feels good, and we do not choose to feel the, as you would call them, negative emotions. These concepts have been coming onto your planet for some time, but it is time to start understanding that some of the problem, wrong word, but you understand, the problem, so to speak, of why you hold on to your emotions and judge them. You have an experience that doesn't feel comfortable, as you would say, and you label it as bad. You also label feelings of joy and excitement as good. This creates a judgment, rather than understanding that it is just a feeling and you can move towards the ones that feel better. Your experience is always in the now, which means you need to start focusing on the present moment more than the future or the past. These concepts of future and past are irrelevant, as they are constructs of separateness, once again, as time and space isn't really relevant except for in the order you experience it in. Each moment is a new moment and therefore needs to be mindfully experienced, and you can choose what that moment will hold. Each of these moments, you can choose whether or not to feel joy or sadness. The sadness is buying into the illusion that what is happening is wrong, and that your past now equals your present. This is, again, inaccurate, and you can choose in this moment to have a feeling of your choice. Again, what your choice is irrelevant. It is just your choice. There is nothing but this moment. Therefore, anything you are feeling about a past moment or a future moment, which is only your perception as they are all happening at the same time, your feeling in this moment is only what is happening in this moment. Therefore, you can choose how to feel. Those past and present experiences are not really happening. Understand that you are an infinite being and a part of all, and therefore this concept of loneliness and separation are inherently untrue. This is not a judgment, but rather an assisting perspective for you to explore. We are here to assist you in your expansion, not to force it on you, and it is important for you to understand this concept. What feels best to you, what resonates with you may be different from another race of beings. But we have been exploring this for, as you would say, some time, and we wish to give you our assistance. This helps us expand just as much as it helps you expand, as we have just a different perspective on what is happening. We connect with you as an exchange of ideas and experience, and we find great joy in this. We send you love and blessings and hope to communicate with you in a continued manner, and we hope that this has been helpful. We send you love and harmony and good tidings at all times, and want to express to you love and peace. Remember, your experience is a choice. This is created by habit and mindfulness, and understanding that the labels you put on things are limiting your experience for connection. Again, do not judge this experience, just notice it for now, and as you begin to notice it, you will understand and experience the bonds of these limitations start to relax. It will become easier as you practice, and we are here to guide you through this experience if you wish. Thank you for this communication, and we send you greetings and blessings. Namaste and good day. We are complete.
Dear divine star child, you who stare at the moon, I know that you're longing for home, the place that you came from. Life on earth in this body.